Hey everybody, I wanted to welcome you guys to our Clean Eating Challenge. My name is Jessica and I'm going to be your coach through this next week and through this transformation or journey, if you will. And so I wanted to talk to you also about the basic requirements of this group. You know, this group is here to help provide accountability and help you in your clean eating journey and also help you achieve whatever goals it is that you're trying to accomplish. So the basic requirements for our group is that you check in daily for accountability. That will help you stick to the regulations of the group, that will help you strive to be better. So that is really key to success, is checking in daily. And that's one thing I would really hope each and every single one of you do. I'd like you to post what you ate that day. So share your meals, tell us what you liked. Maybe you ate something new or you tried something new that you didn't like. Share that as well. Maybe you struggled with your eating that day, or maybe you did really, really great. So share your struggles and your triumphs. You know, just share what you're doing. And also let us know your water intake for the day and if you did your workout or what you did for your workout. So what is clean eating? For some of you, this is going to be something completely new and foreign and may take some time to get used to. For others, it may be something that you've done before and you already know a little bit about it, or maybe you know a lot about it and you're just trying to get back on track. If you look in the files section, you're going to find a few good resources for you. I have a meal guide that is set out for 5 days. I have a grocery list in there for you. I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. Sorry, I have to write down exactly what I want to talk about, or I forget all the good details. But you're going to find some good resources. The first document you'll see, is the What is Clean Eating document. And that is going to literally lay it all out for you. It'll tell you exactly what it is and what it entails. Basically, you're following the guidelines of lean meats, lots of veggies, fresh fruits, and whole grains. You also have a water intake that you want to account for, and that's really going to help you feel healthier. It's going to help maximize your weight loss, and it's going to help regulate your digestion. I won't get into too gory details, but that's an issue that I had because I didn't drink any water. So not only did I have a lot of headaches, because that's one of the symptoms, but I had a very irregular digestive system. I will say you're supposed to go once a day, and I think I was going like once a week, and I was always in pain and always sick. So water will really help regulate that out. If you're struggling with digestive problems, that could be part of the reason if you're not getting any water anyway. And it's also going to help make you feel healthier and more energized. It'll help reduce your cravings, because your body's symptom for being thirsty is the same as being hungry, so often we confuse that. So if you up your water intake, you might notice that your cravings and your hunger goes down a little bit. The baseline for that is you're going to take your body weight and divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces in water you want to drink every day. So that's your water intake, and that's something you want to focus on as well. You want to focus you want to be working out about 30 minutes a day. I usually do like 10 minutes in the morning before I work out, before I get ready for work. I do a few things in the morning, like I have a few squats that I do or different workouts. I'll post those as well. Or I have a lot of quick workout videos that I find on YouTube that I watch real fast. And do that before I get ready for work. And then I try to get another 20 minutes in later. So if you can do more, that's fantastic, but at least 30 minutes. Clean eating really has a lot to do with ingredients of your food. if you look at most processed food, you can go in your cupboard and look at some stuff, or go to the grocery store and just look at the ingredient label. I guarantee you probably won't know 90% of the ingredients. And so clean eating is really just breaking it down to whole, real foods, ingredients that you know. If you don't know what the ingredient is, then it's probably not something you want to put in your body, right? Because you're not going to know how it affects you. So the rule of thumb there, and this is something that I also have in the clean eating document, that if it has less, or if it has more than 5 ingredients, then it's probably too processed. So you want to look for things that you know what the actual ingredients are on the list. Now, there are times where I can tell you that a lot of these ingredients I may not recognize, but you can look them up and see if it's something that's natural and healthy, because there are some minerals and vitamins out there that I myself never knew about or may not be able to pronounce. But 90% of the time, if you don't know it and you can't pronounce it, then it's not real. But like I said, get educated and start reading the ingredients and looking the stuff up. So another good tip in that is to shop the perimeter of stores. I try to stay away from the middle aisles as much as I can. The perimeter is going to be more likely your meats, your produce, and your greens. So that's what you want to do. Shop the perimeter and then try to avoid the middle aisles as much as you can. So that's why we're avoiding processed foods and your white sugars, white flours, all of that type of stuff. I also have a meal guide. Now it's time for that part. I also have a meal guide and a grocery list and a blank meal plan in there for you to continue to go forward and plan your own meals. So I have all of that provided for you, and everything is all laid out. So all you have to do literally is just go shopping, or go grocery shopping. And so one thing I want to encourage you to do before you go grocery shopping is empty out your cupboards. It's so easy to be tempted by the junk that's in there. You know, if you have Oreos in there, you're going to be tempted to want to eat those Oreos. So empty out your cupboards, your fridge, your freezer, your pantry, whatever it is, wherever your junk is, just empty that out. Get rid of it now. You know, it's junk. You don't need it. I'm not saying you can't eat an Oreo, because I don't deprive myself, you know. I've had, well, to be honest, I'm really not an Oreo snacker, so I can't really tell you the last time I had an Oreo. But, you know, I have my little, like, chips and ice cream that I like to keep. So you don't have to deprive yourself, but while this is new, I recommend cleaning it out and getting it out of your house, because you're going to be tempted. And then, after you've done good throughout the week, you go have your cheat meal, which we'll talk about in another video, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow. But once you have once you get that week down, then you go for the cheat meal and keep it in moderation. You know what I mean? That way you're not as tempted, and you can go out and get that one thing, you know, and say, okay, tonight we're going to have ice cream. Let's go to the store and get a carton of ice cream, and our family's going to split it, you know? So this is a lifestyle, and I would never expect anyone to give up cold turkey. I think that's just crazy. I sure don't do it that way, and I didn't. When I first started, I cut out, you know, one thing at a time. I would take one processed item and switch it out for something clean. So what works for you is not necessarily going to work for everybody else, and vice versa. It's developing healthy habits and a lifestyle. But this week we are going to really try and own in on just clean eating, so that you can learn how to develop those healthy habits. And I hope that you take this and go forward. It is something I want you to be able to do for yourself, because it makes you feel healthy. It makes you live a healthier and more energized life. And it helps you wake up feeling refreshed, and it helps you sleep better at night, and it helps you not be in the hospital so much, because you're not as sick, because you're eating better. And because it helps you feel more comfortable in your own skin about yourself. It helps you have a more positive outlook, because your brain is getting the nutrients that it needs to be happy and be healthy. So there are many benefits. And I hope that by the end of this week that you guys see some of those benefits. And, I didn't always eat clean. I've actually had probably terrible eating habits and a complete lack of exercise since I was growing up. I didn't start really eating healthy and going back to basic nutrition and fitness until about 3.5 years ago, maybe not even that long. I think it was around 2012 or 13. I'm not sure which year. I forget. But sorry. And I was always sick, always in and out of the hospital. I was actually born with a very bad immune system and a few other issues like scoliosis and immune things and blood disorders and deficiencies that I've been struggling with. And it wasn't until that I found clean eating and fitness that I saw those change and get better. And I found a real way to manage my symptoms and a real way to not be depressed. I was on many medications and tried many quick diets and quick fixes and pills and all types of things to fix the weight when really I just needed to go back to nutrition and fitness. And I was doing everything to avoid those two things. But because of that, I wasn't fixing the root problem, which was my body needed nutrients and my body needed exercise and an activity level. It needed to be moving instead of being lethargic. So if you get so I hope these 5 days give you a glimpse into how it feels to live a healthier lifestyle and what it can help you change a few of your habits. You don't have to change everything, but even if it can help you change a few of your bad habits, that would be amazing. If you get your family involved, you are more likely to succeed. So if you're married or if you have kids or if you're living with family members, I encourage you to talk to them and get them involved. And do this alongside of you as well, because that will help you. That will be support inside your house, which can make it it can skyrocket your chances of succeeding. So I encourage you to talk to them and get them involved. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Don't hesitate. There is no such thing as a stupid question. I can't help you unless you ask me. And that's what I'm here for. So please ask. I want you guys to be active. Like I said, if you see any motivational or positive affirmations, any pictures, quotes, anything, please post that and share. Use this as your group to help inspire not only yourself but the others in this group. You can also post your workout selfies. That would be phenomenal, because that is a huge way to help motivate yourself and stay accountable. You can post if you have any really good recipes, literally anything. Sorry, my trampoline. I do my stuff in my trampoline. It's where I work, and the bar just broke, so that's cool. Like I said, anything, just post, be active. Your meals, your recipes, what you didn't like, what you did do good, what you didn't do good, just post and be active. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me or ask others in this group. Feel free to post them to the group as well. I'm super excited to have you guys here with me, and thank you for joining.